Hello and welcome to another video here at Movie Mash, and I'm going to do a quick review on a film that came out on Netflix that's called Fear Street 1994. I'm a bit slow in getting to it. It was out last Saturday or Friday. Anyway, so this film, what it's about, it's about a bunch of teenagers who are trying to figure out a bunch of murders that are going on, and it turns out it's a load of students killing people that who had previously died. You've got like a lot of elements in it, like Scream, Friday the 13th, and lots of others. And in the meantime, they're trying to figure out what's going on. It turns out some kind of witch or something happened about 100 years ago where she's possessing them. And whilst they're on the run trying to figure this out, we get to see all the murders. Now, I feel like this film would have benefited coming out around Halloween because it does have that Halloween type film type vibe. I felt like, I don't know why, but I felt like, even though, yeah, it felt like it had a bit of that trick or treat in it. I don't know why, along with a lot of, it's a mashup of loads of Halloween films or horror films, as we know. Now I'm going to talk about positives. So I thought the murders and the kills were good. Some shocked me. I was like, I didn't expect that. Yeah, and the story was, I felt at the beginning it was a bit slow, but that's just me. But the second half it really picked up, and I was quite invested in what was going on then. The acting was pretty decent, and the dialogue, and it was quite a fun movie. So yeah, as I said, the blood and the gore was, I didn't expect that. So that's what I got to say about positives. Now on to negatives. I didn't like a lot of the characters. I didn't hate them. I just didn't get behind them. I felt like the main character, I felt like she was mean, and she was I don't know, she just looked like she had too much of an attitude. But I know we can say, like, I just felt like she had the attitude that I couldn't get behind because she was mean spirited to people. Just my opinion. I felt like her friends were like idiots, and I didn't like them. I didn't find them that funny. But there's a kid, the little I can't remember his name. Was it Shane? Little tubby kind of kid. He was a bit of an internet geek. I thought he was my favourite. I liked him. I got behind him. He was a nice character. He was clever. He knew all about the history, and he was my favourite character. But as I said, there's a few things I really didn't like. Now, I felt like Scream and other Halloween films, it felt like the teenagers were like 17, 18, maybe even 19, and who like to go out partying, drinking, and all that, and have lots of sex, and that's fine. We expect that. But for me, I've always felt like these teens were younger teens, like between like maybe 15, 16. And there was a few kind of like, I wouldn't say sex scenes, but heavy petting kind of scenes. And it's not because it was not because it was like there was a gay scene and all that. Nothing to do with that. It's just I felt uncomfortable because they were quite young. It felt like they were quite young, and I was like, if they were older, maybe, but I think it just made me feel uncomfortable. And as I said, there's that young kid that I like. He goes into a bathroom in the school with a young girl, and you kind of see her half naked, and you assume, well, he's a said at first base, but it just felt, I felt uncomfortable as he felt really young. He felt like he was about 14. So I didn't like that at all. But overall, I thought the film was quite enjoyable, and it's a fun thing, and I do think it would have benefited from coming out around Halloween. But I know that there's going to be two more, and the second one that's based in I think in the 70s. It showed a quick trailer. The only thing about the trailer is it felt like it gave away too much. There's a few kills that it showed. I might be wrong, but I was like, oh, please don't let that happen. But it did. It looks like it could be a lot of fun, the second one. It looks like it's going to be really good, which I think it's out this weekend. So, but apart from that, I do feel like Netflix films are hit and miss. And this one I would say is more of a hit. I did enjoy it, and I would give it definitely a solid side thumb. And it's a fun overall film. I think the second one might be better. It looks like it's going to be good. I love the 70s thing, and I don't know what's going to happen in the third. but let's wait and see. And I will be doing another review on that. But this is just a quick review, just some of my thoughts of what I thought after I seen it last night. So it won't be much longer. But for now, and until next time,